Hello everyone, this is Janice. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a giant Flower Cricut cartridge rose at 4 inches. Let me go get my other roses. So last I showed you, I only had made this one. And then today I made this one because my husband is away and he has my laptop, and that's where I have my cartridge handbook, because my friend and I, we share, we pay half and half, and I keep the cartridge in my Gypsy and then she takes the cartridge in the handbook, and I download the cartridge onto my laptop, and he took the laptop, and the regular computer's in the other room. So I did this from memory, okay? So if I could do this from memory, really anybody can, because, yeah. But this one, if you see, you look at the two, they're pretty much the same, okay? But I basically took every single petal, which is, they're all here on this red paper, and I used my McGill tool kit. And you don't have to do this though. If you don't do it, it comes out like this, okay? If you do it, you see how it has some texture to it? I'm not sure which one. I kind of like this one better, actually. So I'm going to show it to you not using the kit, because you don't have to do it using the kit. Okay, so I'll show you what my two roses look like in the base. Looks pretty, doesn't it? I really, really, really like that. I'm thinking about maybe giving them to my stepmom for her birthday. That's coming up here in a couple days. So let me show you how to do this, okay? This might take a while, so please bear with me. When you look at your cartridge handbook, it shows you in there step by step what to do and how many of each of the petals to cut. Now, these two, there's only one of each of these, okay? So I'm going to show you what you do. Okay, for this one, if you can see, there are two slits here, okay? Now what I do is, just to make my paper a little bit more pliable, and pardon my son in the background. Adrian, can we tone it down just a little bit, please? It's a little too loud. He's playing with those army men. We got some at the Dollar Tree today, and he's having a battle over there. I think it's World War II, because he keeps talking about the Germans, but he's funny. He's a boy. Okay, so I just kind of curled the paper just to make it a little more pliable. This paper is from Recollections, so it's, you know, it's not too thick, but it's great for cutting on the Cricut. So I'm just putting it through that first slit, and you can glue that, okay? And then you bring this one around and it goes in again at that slit, okay? And then at this point you could use your fingers if you don't have, you know, a tool, special tool for this, just a bone folder or chopsticks or a paintbrush, anything, even a pencil, you know, something that you can use to kind of just give these some shape. Right? So that's the very center of the rose. Then there's this one. And this is the piece that all of the other petals go into. You see all those little slits right there? If you like, what you can do, and I highly recommend this, have your craft knife nearby And just kind of make sure that all of those holes, or they're not holes, they're slits, are completely open. Because sometimes the Cricut doesn't go, the blade doesn't go all the way through. And it might be, maybe I need to make my blade, maybe I need to switch it to a 5. Okay, and I was able to cut everything out on one one 12 by 12 piece of paper because I used my gypsy. And that's another great reason for having a gypsy, because I was able to kind of move the petals around and get them to fit there and maximize my paper. So there's 1, 2, 3, wait, there's one more right here. Last time when I made this, the last rose I made, I had a leftover petal, and I thought I followed the instructions to a T, but somehow I still ended up with an extra petal. So I'm not sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. I do have one too many petals, so I don't know what happened. Maybe I cut an extra one. I don't know why I cut an extra one. I'm not going to try to figure that out now. Okay, so then we take this and we bend them back. Okay. Okay, so you just kind of shape that, and then this is eventually going to go there in the center, and that's the center of your rose. Okay, and then we're going to take the smallest petals. Those are the first ones that we're going to work with, and there are 5 of those. Okay, and they're all assembled pretty much the same way. You take your glue, and even though this is the Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue bottle, I have Scotch Quick Dry in here. And I do recommend the Scotch Quick Dry for this because it is quick dry. And I was using the little tweezers that come with this kit just to hold it in place, and that holds it long enough for it to set. And you don't need a whole lot of glue. See, this one, by the time I'm done shaping this one, the other one's done. So we're just going to set those aside. And then get the other one. I also, last time, used, let's see, these little clothespins that I got at Walmart in the craft aisle. You can use these too, you know, if you kind of get going quickly, which I'm hoping to do here. And then one more of these little ones. Okay, that's it. all, I hope you can see what I'm doing, but see how it looks. It's pretty simple. Oh, there's one more little one. I said 5, but there's 6. As you can see, I'm not using too much glue. Okay, then we're going to do the next size, which are these, this shape. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's just 3 of those. Okay, so there's 3 of those. Now we'll do this size, which is the largest. Those are the largest petals. And I think I did 1 too many of these. But you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just put it together anyway. And there's one more piece that I need, which is right here. Okay, I cut that out of green Recollections paper. So now we're going to do the same thing with these. And this may be very boring to be watching since it's pretty much the same thing, but I wanted to make sure that you saw the entire process. We can probably take the clothespins off of these ones. So they're ready to go. Okay, that's a big one. And just a few more here. Adrian, honey, too loud, honey. Sorry about that. I know you guys are laughing. It's pretty funny. He's a funny boy. It's quite the imagination. Alrighty, so now we're gonna put this one aside and work with the one that has all the slits in it. Okay, and I'm gonna start right here. Now we could just go ahead and glue this because it's not really glued right now. I'm gonna see if I can get the tip of my. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some of this Scotch Quick Dry. Like I said, this is Scotch Quick Dry. I just like this bottle better, so I saved it. I like the tip of it better. Okay. So now that's secured. And then you want this handy, your craft knife, so that you can kind of push those slits in. And then you can put some glue. And then start with the smallest ones. Those go in the very center of your flower. I should have gone this way. I don't know if it really matters. Again, I don't have the book in front of me, but I did do it the first time without looking at the book, and it worked out. So there's probably really no real set way to do it, as long as you start at the top with these slits here with the smaller petals, because if you've ever taken a flower apart, you know the smaller petals are in the middle, or I mean, you know, yeah, in the very middle, that's what I mean. Okay, and there's another one right here. And just, okay, I'm trying to decide where to put the fifth one. Probably right here. And I ripped it a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. So there, see, it's starting to take shape. Let's bring this down a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to start with the next size. Just making sure that that slit is open in there. And put our glue. And there we go. I hope you can see really see what I'm doing here. That petal could have been glued a little bit better, so I'm just going to put some more glue. And I think I'm going to put the next one right there. Okay. And then as you do this, if you want to start bending your petals back, you can do that, or you can, you know, do it at the end. I'm just going to do a little bit here. I'm just kind of sticking my finger in there because there's some glue in there, so I'm just kind of securing it. Alright, now we'll go with the larger petals. Go to the next. This one's not glued very well. What I'm gonna do is put the glue on here. There we go. The good thing is that when you stick this in here, it kind of keeps them all in place a little bit better. Okay, so let's go back to this. There's another slit. Here's another slit. So glue and put it in the back this time. And don't worry about all this mess, it's going to be covered up. Some glue on the back. And there's another one over here. There's 2 more slits. And 3 more slits, 4 more petals. Thus, yes, there is an extra petal. Unless I keep missing the same slit. I don't know what else to think. Ah, I ripped it. Yep, I was a little bit too rough there. But that's going to be okay because we're going to put some glue. Let's put a bunch of glue on this one. And it's not going to show, so not big deal. And we got a hot glue gun going over here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, now, while that's setting there, now we're going to deal with this. Now, this has a little slit, be a little more gentle, and this has a little and even if it did rip, it would be okay because again, we're going to glue this. Okay. I'll just put some glue in there. And this has little notches that you can bend and glue in there. Put a little more glue there. I just love this part of it because it really, I think, finishes it off so nicely. You know, and you can kind of curl them and you can use your distress inks and all of that to, you know, to give it a little bit more life. And I'm just going to get my little fingertips here. I got these at Tuesday morning because I wanted those little silicone tips that you can get with the glue gun helper. But when I saw these, I thought, you know, maybe I don't really need that whole glue gun helper if I have something that will do the trick. Of course, this should probably be on my right hand. So, see, that's really protecting my finger. Ah, this thing came apart. Okay, well, we'll just hold it there until this glue, I need another one. Oh, there's my husband. Okay, I'm going to do another part to this video.